What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Jester in Chains, and I am the fictional owner of the Dallas Cowboys. So right now, we are currently filling team needs. I already got fullbacks and a center and a left guard. All we need now is a right end and a DT and a left outside linebacker. So let's fill these voids and see what we can find in these young practice squad eligible players. I want to keep my team as young as possible. So what we're going to do is go to practice squad eligible. See if we can't find ourselves a young. Alright. We'll sign Michael, number 50. We'll sign Doug Costin. We're gonna end up. Ooh. That may be a. I definitely want to get a kicker. We'll sign Rodrigo Blankenship. And see what this kid can do, because we definitely don't want Brett Maher running amok. So with that being said, I think we already got our 70. Oh, we need 2 more. Let's see. Before we set up the... I just want to get enough players to left outside linebacker. That's it. And that's what we'll begin to. And then we'll get preseason underway, manage roster, free agents. I'm all about opportunities here, and I'm going to be giving opportunities on offense and the defensive side. So, this power rusher. Oh, this kid's a little old to be. Wow, this dude's old. I want a young player. Most of the power rushers are like... We'll sign him. We could just make him We could probably turn him into a power rusher if we wanted to. All right, there we go. Well, that's it. And we are ready. We may not have the entire 75 player roster, but we got somebody. We got enough players to evaluate. All right. And here we go. We're gonna have to upgrade some players. All right, my man Ezekiel Elliott, who is my starting running back. Kelvin Joseph. All right, Michael Dwimfor showing some progress. All right, big man. And Matt Farnick. And we are ready. All our players have been upgraded. The Cowboys are ready for the first official preseason game. And here we go. It's gonna be awesome.
Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Dak Prescott.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready.
Dak now in his 7th season in charge.
Prescott getting ready to do his thing. Let's see what these Cowboys can do.
He didn't lead Dallas to just a division title in its record in 6 years. Dallas also led the league in yards and points, the first time it has led in both since 1971.
All right, let's start off with a run.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And Pollard with the first down.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott steps away to his left. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And Tony Pollard proving why he is.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah,
here we go.
They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's able to...
And Gallup with the reception.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott.
Oh, and Schultz drops it.
Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far.
It's 3rd and 7. I think we're going to go for it.
Attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh!
But it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second.
Oh, well, I guess we'll...
Complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Brett Maher's job's on the line.
Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately Charles will have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we got 6.
Ooh, good hit. All right, let's see what our defense can do.
Time for our first look at the Denver offense, and of course the new face of the Broncos, 9-time Pro Bowler while in Seattle, Russell Wilson.
And I think that even after a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well. He's won a Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific, almost always in the Pro Bowl, and all his team does is win. This guy's a natural leader.
All right. Our defense isn't that great. So it's going to allow Russell Wilson to run roughshod on us, but I'm going to try not to let that happen.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
And he throws an incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. We're going to have to...
Man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
On 4th and inches, hopefully.
It's going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
All right, we got Dak coming out on the field.
They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Let's get...
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
Oh, and Pollard dropped the ball on that one.
At the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott.
Oh, and a costly mistake.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, sit your ass down, Dak.
On EA Sports. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Another run for Murray on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And it is now 7-3 Broncos.
So that drive for 4 plays. And it was all polished off on the touchdown reception by K.J. Hamler. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 6. And they'll start.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. Let's see.
Pretty nice work on the return. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. set to take over. The Broncos offense trots back out. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Looking to throw on first down is Rippon. And he wisely will throw that one away. The Cowboys and Broncos, some of you may or may not remember, they played in a Super Bowl back in the 70s, Super Bowl 12, in fact, won by the Cowboys and Roger Staubach, 27-10. Last year, though, it was the Broncos who put together one of the stunners of the year. Week 9, they led 30-0 at one point in the fourth quarter and wound up hanging on 30-16 in Dallas. Rippon trying to pick it up through the air. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys
And we get it back.
here just shy of the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now rush. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rush. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Rush. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Here we go.
2nd and 7 from the 37. Throwing here, Rush. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Back to throw, Rush. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Rush to throw.
Touchdown. Oh, my God.
It's going to wind up incomplete. But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a 1st-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught.
And Edwards catching it.
Bryan Edwards as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
It is now 10-7.
Good. And the lead is now 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing again on second down. Rippon. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, come on. That was a bullshit call.
There, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And instead of tying it up,
all right, folks. We are in halftime.
As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular season. Maybe not the offenses just yet, but still a half to go as we get you back out to Brandon Gott.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the top.
All right, let's bring in some so I definitely don't want Zeke playing. So we're going to take Cooper. And we're going to bring in Greer. All right.
To the 27. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Here's Rippon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Like I said, these games don't mean a thing.
I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
J-Ron Curse in on the tackle.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
On second down, Rippon. He's got Hamler on the out route. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw it is Rippon. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rippon. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. On first down, Murray. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Rippon. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
This sucks, man.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Rippon to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Kendall Hinton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 14-10.
Now the pressure is on Will Greer to come off the bench, and
it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen,
first down.
Just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Greer sets to throw. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
On first down, it's Greer.
and Edwards drops.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On second down, Elliott.
Damn.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go with Murray again. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
There's no use in trying to come back. It is over, folks.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
Well played, Denver. Well played. And not what I was expecting, but ladies and gentlemen, we managed to get the win. We managed to see what our guys can do. We should have destroyed the Broncos, but didn't go as we expected. Well, next week we got another shot at it. Oh, this is preseason, so. Alright. And we just didn't do good. Alright, next we got the Los Angeles Chargers. So with that being said, we'll see you next time. Peace.